Hello everyone, Basement Dwelling Loser here playing Doki Doki Literature Club Part 3. Why? I don't know, I guess I just fucking hate myself or something. Yeah, not suitable for children or those easily disturbed. This game is disturbed. Alright. Let's do this shit. Hi! Pretty good. By the way, I am putting no thought into any of the characters and how this might relate to any of them. I'm simply going with what I feel like going with. Because, well, logically, if I was actually in this situation, I wasn't a complete simp. That's what I'd be doing, so... Yep, suicide right there. Love that. Love that. Just love that that's just there. Lucky and misfortune going together in the same thing. Let's see how that works out. I don't actually see what I write, though, which I feel kind of disappointed in, actually. The most interesting part of this game so far has been the fucking poetry. Which, when you're getting me as the most interested part of your game, this guy finds the most interesting part of your game fucking poetry. You did something wrong. Very wrong. Sleep deprived and insane, and let's see how this goes. Maybe I should just not. Are these all the same things? I'm gonna be honest, throughout the day I found myself just thinking about this game, feeling some sort of, like, drawing to it, like I need to know where it's going, because, I don't know, like, it's a horrible game. I fucking hate that I have to play it now. But also, I need to know if those things make sense together. time. Oh, it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Charles. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. Didn't school just start and you just... This club was started this year. And I'm pretty sure the school year, like, just started. There was, like, maybe a couple days I wasn't here. See, that's a pretty simple thing. Get you in a good mood, but I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. It's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. Just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Knew it. And see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money. And you said I would lend you some. There's one more thing. You're always hungry. Got it. We've been best friends since childhood, and the entire time we've just been fucking manipulative bitch. Got it. Got it. Only was one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. You feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Okay? I didn't notice she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything, it was just something in my book. Tell Charles let me borrow some money. What the fuck? Manipulative! Manipulative, that's... Don't get me called like that, Sayori. Manipulative. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just... didn't mean that. I got to observe into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the retribution. Yeah, that. Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's still devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. The fuck? Oh, it was a cookie. What the fuck? Miracle. Because I paid my retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you bless the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Suki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy Sayori hugs the cookie. Who the fuck hugs a cookie? My thoughts exactly, sir. Sayori rapidly turns her. Good. Sayori suddenly claps her hand over her mouth. I bit my tongue. Mass. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Whatever. Yours looks really good. English. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. Yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Chocolate isn't that good. It's just, like, not that good. Fucking fight me, I don't know, I don't care. Not that good. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Fuck! Okay, this shit's actually funny. Why am I enjoying this? Oh god. I must remove head. I have becoming weeb. Must end self. Damn, I don't have a gun. Well, guess I have to continue. Geez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Suki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she... Hi, sir! She has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry. I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. Bro, I know it's Daniel. You have the same username that you have on literally everything. It's very obvious you're Daniel. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend. Fuck. Wrong buttons. What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyways? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it. I was practicing piano. I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really... I kind of just started recently. Wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay, that sounds cool. I also look forward to that. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Charles. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry, I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Now, I'm a fat fuck, but no, I can't eat that fast. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature-related by myself like this? Guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and what? What are you responding to, sir? Close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably going to seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know. We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we came up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place. And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this theory? Taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating, because I'm very English. I speak very good English, I promise. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes. Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. Shouldn't you ask her before just shoving this onto her? That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Fucking hell. Cupcakes it is, then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details in the event itself. If you're gonna make a character that's constantly hungry, why is she just as bone thin as everyone else? Don't make sense to me. Makes sense one bit. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. So there are people who will eat so fucking much shit. The Sayori is still her usual self, but therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things that make them come to life. Suppose that's why I end up letting her get my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Back up! I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fell out of my chair. Wait, actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This is the napping club. Fuck off! Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have with less time for anime, you know. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. Bro, just stop watching anime. It's not hard. Just don't be a disappointment. Daniel! That's where my shoulders see if Monica overheard. It's true though, yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me, but then you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on, at least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glanced around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Your hair is sticking out all around here. I ran my hips on the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I try to wash off the stain with my finger, but nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody is going to tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Now that's just going too far, man. That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Oh, okay, that's too close. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking about how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this, aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Bro! Nuh-uh! Get out! Okay, don't actually. I appreciate you being here, of course. But, like, also, why? The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close. It's the button near your chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Wait! He was struggling with the button near her chest. She has 3 buttons, and none of them are anywhere near her fucking chest. So much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't let you do things like this. And you take care of it better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez, well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. The fuck out of you! Fine, it's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so. So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. But I was joking that time, and it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out, why don't we share the poems you wrote now? Yay. Charles, I can't read yours. Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. Well, let's go same order we did last time. Oh my goodness, this is so good, Charles. I love it, especially after yesterday's poem. You're too honest sometimes, Sayori. No, but really, I want to put this on my wall. Can I? Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. It's a good thing they don't actually make me write shit, because that would be fucking horrendous. Well, maybe that's why, because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez, I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this, maybe even a Suki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know, so when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a Charles poem. Simps. A lot of them. And that makes it feel extra special, like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet of paper against her chest. Why does she keep hugging shit? You're so weird, Sayori. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? And you, Ray? You want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep that in mind. Whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes like sad poems too. Sometimes a little of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet? Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad. I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give that rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow. These fucking interactions, man. What the fuck am I doing with my life? Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. And is it? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Yay, 3 people! I think that's the most I've had in a while. Hello, everyone! Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Charles. I should go write that down, then you can read my poem now, okay? Let's see, how bad is this one? Bottles, I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams, little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. So I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. It's happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle is starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. None. I've drank none before this stream. This is actually the first one of the day. Down comes a bottle to save. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets, hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scrapping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done. I open up. In come my friends. And they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottle that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend. Each and every bottle. But every time I let go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. It was better than the last one. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been... Wait, it's been 1 day since she was writing about fucking breakfast after having woke up late. Yep, I'm done. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Well, not exactly, maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself in this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm going to keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always got a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Okay, same order as last time. Charles, were you influenced by seeing everyone else's writing styles yesterday? I guess you could say that. I was also a bit surprised by how differently everyone writes. So, I respect you for trying new things. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. It's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, an example of that if you'd like to read it, of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. Fuck! More cursive! Raccoon, it hath been the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the screeching of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I think that says unordinary, which I can't read cursive. Gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious, well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The exciting beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom, the bread. My hungry curiosity, the raccoon. In age? The moon in the moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off with my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eye of my raccoon friends. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon is taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I bring my cutting knife, the raccoon shows its excitement. A rush of blood, classic. Pavlovian conditioning? I slice the bread and feel myself again, and feed myself again. It was a little more daring. I was a little more daring at this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem's about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem, the canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotion through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Charles? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has the little something that, like, the best we can do is respect each other in our individualities, even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. Monica next. Alright. Hi again, Charles. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that as long as it's not going bad. Oh yeah, psychological horror. Very, very horror. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright, I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. That's so, you and Sayori are really good friends, right? You wouldn't be surprised. Sure, terrifying. Okay. I won't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. This game already is terrifying. It's terrifying because it exists. This game's existence is the horror. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. Sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. I'm so done. What the fuck is this dialogue? What the fuck is this game? Well, to each their own, and you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way it turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Okay, this one seems... Save me, the colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a violin on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaninglessness. Load me. Even more abstract than your last one. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic, the way I wrote the line. It's really short, makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling or a conversation with the reader, so putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica writing. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Wait, what the fuck? That's just you never know when you might change your... That's my advice for today. I wasn't expecting her to start talking about that. That's just, 1 second. Come on, you little bitch. Come, open. Well, I can admit that it's better than the last one. It's nice to see that she has the ability to break the fourth wall. Yeah, I can tell. Nice to see that you're putting in some effort. That's good. Come to think of it, it kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. You think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her so long, you might be on the same wavelength. Fuck you. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden. Well, I don't know, but honestly, I can see. But honestly, how can someone fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. That was a little unnecessary. Think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own ways. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem here. Oh, great. It's way longer. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start liking spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Yeah, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. I was actually hoping for a short one, actually. Like, genuinely. I had so much fucking reading in this game. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject in this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. That's funny. Yuri, what about something similar today? Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel secure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Natsuki has trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. She feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure, and you feel insecure yesterday. Was this written by an AI? I feel like this is giving me AI vibes. And I'm pretty sure it wasn't, but also, like, it feels like it. But the way you put it sounds like she's learned her lesson. Well, I would say so, even if her writing style is really different. I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in her poem. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow, too, so look forward to it. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading for those poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit in the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. I don't know why, but it just cuts out most of what you say. Like, anytime you comment something, it will just straight refuse to show most of it. 1 second, I can pull it up on my phone. No. Okay. Yeah, 2017, who cares? Second, it's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Monica, yeah, we're going to have a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem and recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori, I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. Thought to ask people to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. No, shit, really? So I'm sorry, but I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event to put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. I genuinely feel like this club would be better if it stayed small. The more people you add, the more stressful everything is. Especially when you're talking about sharing this shit to people. Keep it small. Like, seriously. The more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. I think I already read that. It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right, and it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Do you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place. I know you do, I know we all do. All it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem. Then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but could I have gotten a choice in that? No? Okay. Looks like Natsuki didn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess we'll just get it over with. Alright. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. This game is going to be the death of me. What the fuck is this bullshit? Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice recite them in front of each other. No way, Monica. This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to... Oh no, don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips to a notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing her the words to life. It's something she's done before. Or is she simply natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face, so I don't understand. Didn't it say she was in the debate club before this? Fuck, I'm remembering too much lore about this game. God damn it. I'm putting too much memory into this. But she was in the debate club. I feel like public speaking is probably something she has some experience with here. Understand. Finally, Monica finishes and the four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Oh, thank God I don't actually have to read it. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Yuri fires up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called Yuri anxiously glances over each of us. You can do it, Yuri. I'd rather kill myself, and that's not me exaggerating or joking. Genuinely, I'd rather kill myself. You can do it, Yuri. It's called Afterimage of a Crimson Eye. Sorry, the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into a sharp syllable of a fierce, confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward. Then we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay. I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out to her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry I giggled. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily? Try not to think like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like their soft voice was me. It is a perfect match. So the poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poem. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it. Great job, Sayori. And even Charles likes it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely, but it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. That's what I've been practicing, that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. The next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't fucking hell. We don't have much time before the festival, okay. Now who's next, Natsuki? Don't make me go before Charles. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Charles lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Fuck you! Fuck it to you. It'll fuck it to you. Fuck it to all of you, actually. Fucking anime whores. Suki, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I step in front of the poem. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. I'm sorry, I'm not really good at what else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way up to the podium. The poem is called, Why Are You All Looking At Me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath once she starts reciting her poem. Her attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhyme and a rhythm to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauses. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Well, you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people. I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. It's a surprise. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice for the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Geez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. Doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. Makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone, I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far. I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish up planning tomorrow, when we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday, big day. I can't wait. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori or Monica. I announce it in my server, sir. You can just check there. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club, and impressing Monica. Oh, this fucking simp of a bitch! This bitch of a simp! Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori. Yep. Look at you two always going home together like that. Kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guy. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Charles, you don't have to say anything. Whatever, let's go already. I'll walk home with Sayori once more, even though it's only been a few days, so a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean... Sayori fumbles with her words, so let's just say that one day Yuri asks to walk home with you. What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. 1 second. Or is that... Is no, this one. Right. Right, alright, here we go. Okay. Sayori is my neighbor. It would probably be more, like... Depending on... don't have enough information to make a proper fucking answer here. Fuck it, let's go with this one. But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Charles. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so Sayori already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never gonna happen? Conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Theory to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Is this guy oblivious? Okay, I'm done. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Oh my god. Okay. Fuck it, let me actually do this a bit. Oh, Charles, it's like your Five Nights at Freddy's series. The fuck? I don't get it. I don't get it, sir. I don't get it. I am enjoying it because it's hilarious to laugh at. That's just about it. What? Okay, yeah. Well, that'll be all for this episode. And perhaps come back for the next one, maybe? It'll be announced on my Discord server. Like always. See y'all.